Hi there, I'm Dr. Teresa Diaz. I am the founder of Orgasmic Medicine. I am a trained OBGYN and a functional medicine physician. So I am inviting you here into my kitchen, and this is actually day one of a new 28-day detox that I'm doing. I let myself go a little bit off the rails during the quarantine, and I am joining one of my patients who's also starting her detox today. She is in the Maximize Your Health program that I have, and one of the things that I recommend is getting 1 to 2 pounds of vegetables into my body, into your body every day. That sounds like a lot to many people, and what I know is that's what we're meant to be eating. We have veered way off track in all of the processed foods that we eat, and that's not by accident. But one of the things that I do is I make smoothies for breakfast. Today I'm doing it for lunch because for breakfast I had a protein shake, a detox protein shake, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But for lunch I'm gonna do a smoothie with 1 pound of vegetables in it. It's approximately 1 pound. I've weighed it many times, and I know about how much it is, so that's good. So I put a number of green vegetables, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do it in front of you so you know what it is I do. I've got some organic spinach, and I'm going to put a nice handful of organic spinach in. Ta-da! There you go. And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to put some kale in. Kale is super, super good for you. So spinach for different reasons. But kale is super good for you because it's a cruciferous vegetable. And cruciferous vegetables have a compound that actually tells your DNA that you need to make detox proteins so that you start to reduce inflammation and detoxify your body, which is really important because we get a lot of toxins. All right, so I usually put about 2, but they're a little bit small, so I got this tiny one with it. So I put 2 of these in there. And usually my smoothies make about 2 smoothies, so I usually have enough for today and tomorrow. So there's my kale. The next thing I do is I put half a cucumber and 2 or 3 stalks of organic celery. All the vegetables I'm going to use is organic because I don't want to add toxins to my already toxic world that I'm already taking toxins in. Here's 1. That's 2. These are really small. That's 3. I'll probably put some more. Celery. Right. And then half a cucumber. I got one of these English cucumbers. They wrap them up. So there's cucumbers. So I've got so far spinach, kale, celery, cucumbers. Next I'm going to put some parsley and some cilantro. Nice handful of cilantro. I love the way it smells. And some parsley. parsley. Got nice and fresh, that looks awesome. All right. So those are my vegetables. Now, on top of that, I'm gonna put, I actually have some pulp left from walnut milk that I made. I have a machine called Almond Cow that makes walnut milk or almond milk or whatever kind of nut milk I want. So I'm actually, normally I would use avocado, but I didn't get any avocado, and the two that I had in my refrigerator were no good. So I decided I was going to use the pulp from the walnuts, and that's going to be my source of good fats instead of avocados today. All right, so that's walnut mash from making the milk. I actually have a machine called Almond Cow, and that's how I make my nut milks. And there's other ways to do it, but that's a very simple way, and I get to know what's in my nut milks. So this is walnut milk that I make, which I'm going to use in my smoothie. All right, so that is my fat. What about my protein? Here's my protein. Now I'm going to use some egg white protein. It has no flavor. I get this is called Paleo Thin Egg White Protein, Julian Bakery. I get it from Amazon. And it's unflavored, so I don't get that chocolate taste in the smoothie. All right, and I'm going to put 2 scoops. Each scoop of this is like 20 grams of protein. So again, this is because this is for 2 days worth. So I want about 20 grams of each of my smoothies. And there's 2 scoops. All right. And let's see. Protein, 25 grams per scoop. Okay, so it's 25 grams each. All right. All right. Then my next thing is I'm going to start to sweeten it. So I'm going to put 4 stevias. Got to make this palatable. I want to make it taste good. So this is how I hack. This is my hack to having extra vegetables in my diet. I'm going to add an apple as well. Well, I usually will use green apples because they're a little less glycemic, but this is what was available in the organic section, so this is what I'm using. Okay. I'm always putting these little tags on them. Okay, there's an apple. I'm also going to put a cup of frozen berries. And I get organic frozen berries from Costco. That's where I get my berries from. And then, so that's how I sweeten it. So I've got my protein in it, I've got my fat in it. Now I'm gonna put some antioxidants in it. So that's gonna be a little bit of ginger, just a small little knob from the ginger. Right, a little bit of ginger. And I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric. Turmeric doesn't have much of a flavor, but I know it's really good for me. Maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon. And then, and just a little bit of matcha, which is from green tea, which is really good for me as well. Put that right there. You can put different things. You can put cinnamon in it. These are all nice antioxidants. A little bit of, this does have a flavor. I don't want too much of the flavor in there. I'll put a little bit. There we go. And, let's see, do I have everything I want in there? Oh, don't forget the lemon. The lemon is super important. It gives it a nice tang. I actually put the whole lemon in. I have frozen, these are some frozen quarters of lemon that I had from a really awesome lemon tree that I was able to get lemons from. So I usually put about 1 whole lemon with the rinds on. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, milk. And then we just whip it up. This is the walnut milk I made earlier. And I put like 2 cups of almond milk, or actually walnut milk this time. Try not to spill it, because my blender runneth over a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, let's get the top. Okay, we start low. Smoothie. Just bring them both up. This is going to be what cures or fixes all of that quarantine munching I've done over the last few weeks. Get us all detoxed and back on track. So here, ice is in there. Packed full of nutrients and microbiome, like healthy microbiome that comes out of the ground, that loves to eat the vegetables that are growing out of the ground. And we eat those vegetables and we take in those microbiome. Look at that, nice and liquidy. Sometimes I make them thicker. Oh, I left some rice in there. Okay. Here we go. So packed with good microbes, packed with an enormous number of phytonutrients and minerals and vitamins, as well as fat, protein, carbohydrates, but nutrient dense carbohydrates. This is probably the best thing I do for my body besides working out and getting good sleep. And so, let's see. It's good. I've come to really be accustomed to this as a breakfast meal. So, the other thing that this has done, because I don't know, if you don't already know, I used to be 300 pounds. I lost 140 pounds. And now I'm up about 15 pounds, so now we're gonna work that back off. So, the thing about the way I used to eat, which was full of processed foods and not very many vegetables, is that it also gave me problems with bowel movements. And since I do this every day now, that never is a problem. So I didn't understand when I was younger why I couldn't go to the bathroom the way other people did. Sometimes I would go to the bathroom, once or twice a week, and other people would say that that was odd, and that wasn't odd to me. But now it's daily, sometimes twice a day. And it's because I get the fiber and I feed my microbiome, and my gut is much healthier than it was when I was 300 pounds and I was actually malnourished. And now, as I give myself nutrients, I lower my cravings as well. So this is one of my hacks for getting in all the vegetables I think that I need and I think you need as well. If you're interested in working with me on maximizing your health, or in my Maximize Your Health program, give me a call. I will leave a link at the bottom of this video. All right, have a good one.